Hey everybody, this is Vickerman back with Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. And we are trying to get the Arcanist Guild quests completed so that we can possibly try out some other classes as well. To do that, we have to complete the level 10 quest. And right now I've just completed, I think, level 5. So, yeah, we will turn this quest in, and where's the nearest Aether? Right over here, I suppose. Go ahead and do that. Let's go to Arcanist Guild. Pop on in and give Thurbergheim the crates. Which is a very strange sentence, I know. Ah, Tioli, have you returned with the cargo? Yes. Yes, I have. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Relatively clear of blood and other gore. That can be something of a problem in our profession, you understand. Also had word from Claudia regarding your performance. She seemed eager to continue your training. An odd lass, I'll admit, but the guild can boast no finer mind for tactics. You would do well to heed the instructions she offers, particularly that which touches on the diligent approach to our art. Did you perhaps notice the battered tome Chioli carries? That initiate's grimoire has served her from the day she entered the guild. She has her reasons, but it's admittedly strange to see it kept all the way to her present position as Forseer. I fear such an intense focus on Arcanima has led her to overlook other important aspects of life. As our master strategist guides your Arcanist training, I hope that you might return the favor and help to broaden her own perspective somewhat. But enough of such matters for the moment. You have done well this day. Chioli, continue your practice of carbuncle as Chioli has bid. I will be here when the time comes for your next lesson. I suppose we'll go ahead and take... actually... that might be something we want. Yeah, I don't have any rings, so... no, wait. I've got them. Just don't have them equipped. What is this? Ring of Fortitude? CP plus 8. I'm not sure what CP is. Okay, level 10. Acting Guild Master Thurbergheim wishes to assess the improvement of your Arcanima skills. Yes, Jolie, the time for your next lesson is upon us. You're keeping well, I trust, taking the occasional brisk walk. One cannot form sound thoughts if one fails to maintain a sound body. Now, assuming you have been following Chioli's instructions, you should be ready to face the more dangerous threats found in western Lenosia. I speak of roselings and wild jackals, and yes, I would have you vanquish 3 of each. 'Tis the perfect sample size. The first acts as a preliminary test case, the second to test your hypotheses, the third to perfect the tactics you devise. Speaking of which, I trust your strategy will consist of more than simply flinging rune all over and over again. You are not the novice you once were, and your skills in the field ought to reflect that. If you find yourself wanting for other approaches, consider the efficacious combination of Aether Flow and Energy Drain. When timed appropriately, you can simultaneously restore your own waning supply of mana and deal a crippling blow to your opponent. Well, you know, I figured that one out. So we gotta go to Western Lenosia. So... Western Lanasha. You can get there from by the Fisherman's Guild. Go ahead and pop over there. So if we head down this way... Okay, so here's a ferry. Where can it take you? Airport or Costa del Sol? Or Mist? Yeah, no, not Gradenia and the other place. So... Wait a second. Western Lanasha. Does it not say? Yes, but how do you get down there? Well, not sure. Perhaps we can just go to Middle Lanasha, maybe, and go from there? Okay, so if we head up that way, we should be able to do it. Oh. Suppose... yeah, maybe we can rent a Chocobo. I don't know how much that'll cost, but... could be better for us to get there quickly. Gills for 10 minutes. You'll be able to rent chocobos from stables across the Orzia. Chocobos can be used for speedy transport to areas which are not readily accessible via Aetheryte. While riding, you will have complete control over the chocobo until you either dismount or attacked or the rental period expires. 80 gil for 10 minutes. Yeah, very good. Remember, my burns are traded to return directly to the stables once the rental period has expired or upon the moment you dismount. Take care not to find yourself stranded in dangerous locale. Good day. Okay, yeah, that's cool. We shall ride the Chocobo. Chocobo icon appears. You can dismount the... yeah, it's right-clicking, okay. It's amazing that this song has stayed the same in every Final Fantasy ever. Same melody, just kind of a different beat. These things jump? Yeah, they do. That's cool. Oh no, that's the canyon. You know, it shows that as okay. Whoa, what is that? I think we better get out of here. I don't even know what that means. Oh no, come on, come on. Next. Okay. Just one more of these. Oh, there's a big old shard here. Need to definitely... Woof. Oof. Take it, carbuncle. Miasma, bio, Etherite, ruin. Get him. Okay. Need one more. Asthma, bio, and ruin. Ruin again. Energy drain. Again. That works splendidly. Let's go ahead and get the Chocobo Porter as well as the Aetherite Shard there activated so that we can get back to this area quickly. Well met, Traveler. Might interest you. Yeah, and we'll attune. A lonely place, the switchers don't mean there ain't work to be done. It's not by the likes that I'm bloody before I like yourself. Till old veteran Titfingers hasn't signed off on you. I trust the safety of this godforsaken corner of the realm to more capable hands. I suppose I need to do the level 10 quest for the Adventurers Guild. So we'll go and talk to her. See how the things are going here with this quest, if there's a next part or not. We'll go to the arcanist guild. Server game, what do you have to say? Welcome back, Tioli. Hello, how did it feel to conquer such ferocious foes? Let us ride that wave of triumph onto an even more demanding and dangerous challenge. The next training exercise will have you accompany Forestier Clyle in one of her inspections. Experience will afford you the opportunity to witness firsthand practical application of Arcanima. Pray do not tarry, Tioli. Tioli awaits you on the floor below with further details. Floor below. There's stairs here? What? Suppose it's this way. Yeah. Making sure I have not forgotten anything. All looks good. Timely appearance, as I expected. Shall we proceed directly to the job at hand? I have been tasked with examining the wares of a goblin peddler caravan run by the Boylestocks family. Our agents suspect these beastmen merchants of dealing in forbidden goods. As such, I have calculated that announcing an inspection has a 60% chance of inviting physical violence. Prepared a strategy to respond to this possible shift into hostilities. But there is an important precondition you should be made aware of before we discuss the finer points of my plan. Though I am considered gifted in the formation of tactics, I lack the reflexes and coordinations necessary to employ many of those self-same strategies on the field of battle. Please keep this factor in mind and adjust your perceptions accordingly. Now, should the goblins offer battle, you are to execute combat pattern 1345, otherwise known as stratagem focus fire. You and your Emerald Carbuncle will concentrate your attacks on a single foe, and one by one the enemy will wither under the combined onslaught. Probability of victory 95%. Reports place the peddlers in the vicinity of the cookpot in Middle Lenosia. I will depart immediately to assess the situation. Seek me out once you arrive. I've been there. Who's this? Oh, I suppose that's just the guild thing on the floor above. So we've got to make it to the cookpot. Yep. We've been there before, but We shall see. What we'll do is... Actually, we can just pull this up. Can we go to world map here? Okay, I think it's middle La Mancha. Yeah, that's not too bad. Get there straight away. Straight away. And off to the cookpot. I should register the Chocobo location. Thank ya. And now we can get back here quickly. Ah. Yeah, there are a lot of different travel methods in this game. I probably am not yet, doing them to their maximum capabilities. But it does seem like an awful lot of traveling back and forth. Yeah, let's do that. I am Foreseer Kalaya of Milvain's Gate. You are to cease all transactions and surrender your goods for inspection. Nasty, sneaky peekers, gobby spit uplander, nosy eyes on stubby iron. Oh, it is raining really hard outside right now. Predictably aggressive response. Very well, Teola. Remember what we discussed. Come on! Evasive maneuvers. Let's run. Avoiding bomb blasts is top priority. Interrupt casting if you must. Ah! Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Whew. Mildly stressful. Nicely done. Adaptation and improvisation. I might have been observing our beloved guildmaster himself in action. This was the perfect example of how the strategy for a given task should be tailored to the abilities of the assessor. In other words, before you begin formulating your tactics, it's necessary to fully understand your own strengths and weaknesses. On that note, there's another question I would ask you. When it comes to improving the probable success of a strategy, do you consider it more effective to concentrate on playing to your strengths or shoring up your weaknesses? Enhancing my strengths. Oh, again you respond as the guildmaster once did. I must revise the probability for your potential to attain greatness to 97%. You are one to keep an eye on, that is much certain. But to return to the subject of battle plans, your calculations must include an accurate assessment of your available techniques and their relative effectiveness. This requires you to be critically aware of your own limits, the limits of your allies, and the characteristics of your enemies. I believe that covers everything for today. Please return to the guild and make your report to Mistress Stubergeim until next we meet. I shall abide here until the Yellow Jackets arrive to take the peddlers into custody. My strategy will keep me company. I am sure it will. As it does every day and every night. Pop on down to Limsa Lamenta. Yeah, transportation is somewhat expensive in the early game, but I'm sure it's probably static, so as you get better and better, it's not quite as much of a burden. What do you say, Thurber game? Back from the field, Tioli contacted me with a summary of the events. Seems you were treated to a lecture on knowing thyself. That particular lesson is ordinarily taught only to intermediate practitioners. Without a sufficient store of combat experience from which to draw, it is difficult to fully appreciate the profundity of such a seemingly simple truth. Nevertheless, I feel confident that you will soon be ready for a more ambitious assignment. Keep to your studies and maintain the razor edge of your mind. One last thing, Tioli. Considering the dedication you have shown towards our discipline, I have decided to permit you to leave the teaching to explore the teachings offered by other guilds. I would suggest, however, that you first master the science of Arcanima. The strategic training you receive here will serve you well no matter the path you eventually choose to walk. Return to me when your reason tells you the time is right. You now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exist myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it's recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Okay, so what shall we get? The Dalmatica, the hempen coif, hempen dress gloves, amateur's duckbills. I think the Dalmatica is probably our best bet. Gear sets allow you to save several different combinations of equipment and swap them at your leisure. A button for the gear set interface is located in the upper portion of the character window. This feature can be a very convenient feature for players who regularly switch back and forth between various classes, as well as for players who wish to have ready multiple sets of gear for the different types of duties they undertake, such as PvP or instance raids. Select the plus button to register your current equipped gear as a new set. I may have to do that when I... Okay, that's better. Nope. Nope. Well, so we have completed quest level 10 in the Arcanist Guild, and we can now proceed to check out some other guilds as well. So we will do that next time.